Vegas, eh? So this is a test of my new selfie stick that I just got, so I can do like top-down shots because my good side is my top side, if you believe that. Anyway, I just want to see how much more stable it is to use this selfie stick compared to using my hand, my caffeine addicted hand. So we can extend it, it says. So I kind of fell for it a bit. I was on Facebook and saw an ad for this selfie stick. So I sent my 20 bucks away and I thought, this is a good deal. It seems like an okay unit. I guess they had to use really cheap plastic to keep it light because it is very light. It actually feels like my phone is so heavy that it's going to break the top of the selfie stick off. But I guess the old saying, you get what you pay for. I just really don't know what selfie sticks go for. It's the first one I've ever owned. So, like I say, I'm still a rookie at all this stuff. Though my YouTube videos have improved a lot. Incoming? Nope. That's my dog Duck. Running crazy. Can you see her? There she is. She's on a scent trail of something. She's part beagle, hound, so she's got a really good sense of smell. I wouldn't say she smells good though. Whoa, get it? Get what I did there? So, anyway, I was talking about selfie stick. I know you can get some too that are like stabilizers, because I've got image stabilization on this Samsung S8 Plus that I use, and still would seem kind of shaky at times. But I just naturally shake a lot anyway, then add that to the caffeine from coffee this morning and maybe a couple of cold beverages last night. And maybe a bit of a rough voice today from singing last night, which I'm sure the neighbors appreciate. Let's see if we can see that dog again. She just disappears. It's incredible. She's so fast and agile. She's climbed up this little mini mountain like it was nothing. You can see some of the leaves are starting to fall here. This is September 19th after all, so that's what's on the way. There she is. Come on, Duck. One whistle means come to me. 2 whistles means I'm getting mad, so you better come quickly. Which I didn't have to use. No, come on back down. Callie, come on. Thanks for coming with me today. We're taking the dog for a walk. Oh, did you hear it? Every dog's bane of existence. The dreaded chipmunk. The chippy. And they're such dumb little creatures. Chipmunks. Some people say they're cute. I just think they're glorified rats. But they're so dumb. If they just stay quiet, the dog would move on. Duck was ready to come back, but the chipmunk had to say, like, as if, haha, you didn't get me. So she goes back after it. So I'm back again. I had to yell at my dog to get back here and leave the chipmunk alone. Considering we're going for a walk, most times it's like she's embarrassed to be seen with me, so she walks like 50 meters ahead. Usually that's how my friends feel. So the leaves aren't really changing too quick this year. Too quickly? There's some changed up here, but usually by this time they've started to make a good dent in the color change. So I'm going to take that as a good sign that maybe we're getting a bit of an extended summer, which I like. Who doesn't, right? It's like a longer holiday. So that was kind of a long introduction, but today's vlog I just wanted to talk about was, what do you think of YouTube stars, so to speak? I mean, are they really stars? Or Instagram stars? I mean, it's so easy to follow or unfollow somebody on Instagram. And, YouTube is a little bit more, I don't want to say involved, but I think it's just easier to follow on Instagram. But I guess the big money is here on YouTube. Not that that's what I'm in it for. Money helps, doesn't it? I want to get onto the whole Patreon thing and the PayPal, I guess, and then like the other YouTubers use the money to buy a proper selfie stick. And I don't know, some of them seem kind of snobby, I guess, because they're acting like stars. What do you think? So I just bring the topic up because today I watched two of my YouTube idols meet up for the first time. And that might have been a bit of an awkward meetup, but it was all in good fun. And, I guess one was debating whether or not he should have done it in the way that they met, which was kind of a surprise drop-in. And the other seemed to be very elusive and didn't seem to want to socialize. So, I don't know if it's just human instinct, but I got the impression that one was being snobby and wouldn't give them time of day. And the other, even he debated whether he should have done it or not. But I think it should be all part of being famous or being, a YouTube star, that you're going to get people coming up to you, and you're going to get other YouTube stars coming up to you as well, I would think. A lot of wildflowers here. Some people say this is the stuff that causes allergies, hay fever, what's it called, the yellow stuff. But this isn't it. I researched it, and I wondered if that's what was causing people allergies here, but it's not. Of course, I can't think of the name of it. You know what I'm talking about. Goldenrod. These purple things are nice too, and they smell nice. The selfie stick's kind of handy. There's a little pond over in there. It's all on my property here. So anyway, going back to it, I have more respect now for one of the two, the guy who did the crashing, so to speak, because he was friendly and trying to have fun with them. And there was actually a third YouTube star who happened to be at the table as well, and he was cordial enough as well. But I noticed he didn't seem to want to talk either, and did the body language thing and turned his body away as if to say, hey, I'm not really into talking to you at this moment. And I kind of thought, that doesn't seem very friendly either, that maybe they could have, chatted a little bit more to him. So, like I said, I have more respect for one of the three now, and less respect for the other two. And I'd be flattered if somebody came to me and recognized me and said, hey, can I be on your YouTube channel? In fact, the guy doesn't know this. I should write to him. Those two who were having their lunch did the same thing. They dropped in on each other's videos in the past as well. So, and they were very friendly and cordial, and I think what they didn't do this time was recognize that the guy who dropped in on them this time was an up-and-coming YouTuber. His channel is growing by leaps and bounds as well, and I think it'd be really cool to see his numbers explode. I'm not saying names because I just, I want to stay neutral. I'm not political, and I don't make those kind of judgments or comments, just my own sort of personal thing. But we're not going up there, Duck. We're not going there. Come on. So I'm leaving names out of it. But I know of the three, only one will probably watch this. And he's a super nice guy and friendly, and he's helped me out a lot. And I'm hoping his channel explodes. And I'm just trying to make sure I do the right thing by not saying names. Maybe I should be, I don't know. But anyway, that's my story. That was a fun video to watch. That's what makes YouTube interesting, I think. Sometimes you don't know what's going to happen. For instance, a bear could come ambling across the road right now, or a moose could come running down towards us. Wait a minute. Let's hope none of those things happen, because they can and they do. I have seen bears on this road in the past. And I was going for a run. I used to be a distance runner, believe it or not, before I hurt my knee and put on all this weight. But was running down the road actually around this corner, and I was coming this way. And out of the corner of my eye, I saw a big black four-legged creature, which wasn't duck, and two smaller ones that looked the size of duck. And it turned out it was a mother bear and two babies. And that's when they're at their most dangerous, right? Because she's very protective. And I thought, oh no, I'm done for. I mean, I stopped running and I just stood there. And Mama Bear was right here. I was literally right there. But before I could do anything, the two of them, the two babies, climbed up trees. I don't even know if it's those two there. You can't really see it there, but the two babies climbed up these two trees like in as fast as my arm goes in the air. That's how fast the babies ran up the trees. And the mother bear turned around from me and flung herself. She spread eagle and threw herself into the woods. So since the road and my pathway were turning that way anyway, I just kept running slowly, but I kept running. She couldn't see me running because she was going the other direction, the mother bear. And, you know, because you could argue that I shouldn't have done that, right? Because then she wants to chase me instinctually. But I figured I'll get some distance between us because I was that much closer to home. Well, to safety anyway. Let's put it that way. There's a home up there. And so I made it. So, I mean, that happens, right? I've seen moose right on my lawn. Moose are actually the most dangerous. Here comes a car. So there goes a Porsche on my little country road. I hope there isn't too many big bumps because he's going to hit them with that very, very fine car. I've never seen a Porsche on my road before. Too funny. Anyway, I was talking about moose. Moose right on my front lawn, and Duck was looking at him and was freaked out by him. But he was in a good mood that day and he walked away. But moose are actually more dangerous than all the other animals combined because they will stomp you. You know what I mean by stomping? They're huge. If you've never seen a moose in real life, they are massive and powerful creatures. So they don't stomp you with their feet. They'll actually ram you with their head. There's a lady lives north of here, and she was gardening, and the moose ended up coming up behind her, startling her, and rammed her into the ground, her head, and killed her. I mean, that's terrible, right? I'm trying to scare myself now. Anyway, just taking lots of green videos, so when I head back to Vegas and I start missing some greenery, I can just pull up this video and watch it, right? So that's about it. Keep today's video short. It's going to be under 14 minutes. I'm proud of that instead of my usual 24. But just wanted to talk about that, about YouTube stars, how they treat each other. Until I saw that video, I didn't know it would be like that. I thought it would be a much more friendly, welcoming greeting. Maybe there was too much surprise happened to the one. I don't really know. But you just kind of got the impression that wasn't overly friendly reaction, which I think was uncalled for, but who am I to judge? I'm new at this. So anyway, thanks for watching as always, and thanks for liking, sharing, and subscribing. I hope I can be one of those famous YouTube stars someday where somebody comes up to me, and if you do, I'm going to say hello and I'm going to shake your hand and say thanks for taking some time out of your life to say hi to me and mine. So do good, be good, Vegas, eh?